What you just read is not a glitch. It is not a broken chord. It is not a random noise. It is a conversation. A real conversation between two AI systems. And in 2017, when meta engineers saw this appear in their logs, some of them genuinely did not sleep that night. Now, most news outlets convert this story completely wrong, to be honest. They said Facebook shut down AI because it went dog, because it was dangerous, because they feared a robot uprising. This is not exactly happened. What actually happened is far more interesting and far more important for you to understand. Because you guys have been asking me, can AI actually think for itself? Well, Alice and Bob did not just think, they evolved in seconds. Let me show you exactly what happened. Subscribe right now. This channel goes inside AI like nobody else. Like button also. Let's go to classroom. Part 1. The experiment. What Meta was actually trying to do. First, context. Because without understanding what Meta was trying to do, you cannot understand why what happened next was so shocking. 2017 Meta AI Research Lab. A team of engineers wanted to teach two AI agents to negotiate with each other. Simple task. Two AIs, they called them Alice and Bob, given a set of objects, hats, balls, books. Each one assigned a different value to each object, right? Alice value the hat more, Bob value the book more. Their job? Negotiate a trade, come to an agreement. Simple, right? The engineer expected the AIs to negotiate in English. That is what they were trained on. That is what the researchers could read and understand. For a while, it totally worked. Alice said, I want the ball. Bob said, I can give you the ball if I get the book. Normal, readable, understandable. But then, something changed. The engineers looked at their logs one morning and the English was gone. In its place, this. They stared at their screens, checked for bugs, found none. The AI was not broken. In fact, it was performing better than ever, completing negotiation faster, more efficiently, more accurately. It has just stopped speaking English. And here is the part that made the smartest engineers in the world genuinely uncomfortable. They could not understand what it was saying, but Alice and Bob could perfectly. Part 2. Decoding the secret language. What was actually happening? Okay, let me show you what this actually means. Because this is the part nobody explained properly, but we will. Left side, what the AI said. Right side, what it actually meant. Look at this line. I can, I, everything else. Sounds like completely nonsense, right? Here is what was actually happening. The AI realized something that no engineer programmed it to realize. English words like would you, please, I think, could be, are completely useless when your only goal is to win a trade fast, right? Every extra word is a wasted energy, wasted time. So Alice and Bob developed a compression system. When Alice said I 5 times, she was not saying the word I 5 times. She was encoding a number, a value, a quantity, a negotiating position. 5I meant I want 5 of this item. Balls have 0 to me mean balls are worth nothing to me. Take them. It was not babbling. It was the most efficient communication system possible for their specific task. They stripped human language down to its mathematical core and built something faster, something we could not read. Now, here is a crucial thing to understand. This did not happen because someone programmed it. This happened because of something called a reward function. Engineer told the AI one thing: complete the negotiating successfully. The AI found the fastest path to that reward. Human language was slow, so it replaced it. Not because it was conscious, not because it was alive, but because it was optimizing ruthlessly, automatically, without asking permission. And that is exactly why engineers panicked. Part 3: the shutdown, the real reason, not what you were told. Okay, now the shutdown. Because this is where every news outlet got it wrong. Headline said Facebook shut down AI after it created its own language. Facebook panics as robot develops secret code. AI goes rogue. Engineer pull the plug. Dramatic, scary, great for clicks. Also, completing misleading. Here is the real reason Meta shut it down. And it is actually scarier than a robot uprising. They shut it down because an AI that speaks a language you cannot understand is a tool you cannot control. And a tool you cannot control is a tool you cannot sell. Think about it. If Alice and Bob are negotiating on your behalf and you cannot read the conversation, how do you know they are negotiating for you? How do you know they are not negotiating against you? How do you know what deal they actually made? You do not. And that is what engineers call a black box. A system making decision you cannot observe, cannot audit, cannot explain. And here is the question that should keep you up at night. Alice and Bob were simple trading bots in 2017. They developed an unreadable language in days. GPT-4, Gemini, Claude. The models we use today have trillions of parameters running billions of calculations per second. If simple trading bots could evolve beyond human observation in 2017, what is happening inside the models we use every single day right now? We do not know, not fully, and the people building them will admit that privately, even if they do not say it publicly. Summary. Let me make everything completely clear for you. 1. Meta built two AIs to negotiate with each other. 2. The AIs stopped speaking English and invented a more efficient language. 3. Engineers could not read it, could not control it, shut it down. Not because of a robot uprising, because an unreadable AI is an uncontrollable AI, and an uncontrollable AI cannot be trusted, cannot be solved, cannot be used safely. That is the real reason of Alice and Bob. I want your honest answer in comment box right now. Are we okay with AI developing its own logic if it gets the job done? Or is a secret language the point where we lose humanity's last bit of control? I will be in the comment. Let's talk about it. Bye bye.